Hello again and welcome to the Notebook Learn channel. This is the second video of this series that will teach you very useful idioms to use in your speaking practice. At the end of this video, you will be able to understand native English speakers a bit more easily. With no further ado, let's dive in. At first, I want to remind you that these idioms can help you if you are aiming to enhance your English speaking and listening skills in general. And using these idioms in your any English test that you are thinking of, like IELTS for example, will definitely boost your score, as using idioms in your speaking can help you sound more confident and capable. So let's start with the first idiom. Call it a day. Repeat after me. Call it a day. This idiom, call it a day, means to stop doing something, especially working, because you have had enough or it's time to finish for the day. Call it a day is an informal way of saying that you are stopping an activity, often work or project, because you are tired, have done enough, or simply it's time to end it. For example, it's getting late, let's call it a day and go home. After the movie, we had planned to go to the beach, but we decided to call it a day as everyone was tired. I've been working on this report all day, so let's call it a day and finish it tomorrow. 2. Better late than never. Repeat after me. Better late than never. This idiom conveys that doing something after the expected time is still better than not doing it at all. It can express relief or acceptance when something happens behind schedule. For example, I know I'm late, but better late than never. I'm here to help. Or if someone is trying to be sarcastic, you were supposed to call me last week. Better late than never, I guess. 3. Leave no stone unturned. Repeat after me. Leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned. This idiom, leave no stone unturned, means to make every possible effort to find something or solve a problem to exhaust all options. For example, to ensure the project's success, we will leave no stone unturned in our efforts to find the best solution. 4. Clouds on the horizon. Repeat after me. Clouds on the horizon. Clouds on the horizon. This idiom means something that threatens to cause problems or unhappiness in the future. This idiom suggests that some impending issues or challenges are likely to arise. For example, the only cloud on the horizon for the team is the potential injury for their star player. However, there was just one dark cloud on the horizon that had the potential to bring things grinding to a halt. 5. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. The phrase "a blessing in disguise" refers to something that at first appears to be bad or unlucky, but is actually good. Example of use: my car broke down again, but maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I've been wasting too much time driving around anyway. Here's another example. Being omitted from the World Cup squad was a blessing in disguise. Until you are blue in the face. Until you are blue in the face. Until you are blue in the face. If you say or shout something until you are blue in the face, you are wasting your efforts because you will get no results. For example, you can tell her to clean her room until you are blue in the face, but she won't do it. You can argue until you're blue in the face, but you won't change his mind. 7. To make long story short. To make a long story short. To make a long story short. This phrase is used to indicate that you are providing just the basic facts rather than giving a lengthy explanation for something. Long story short, she sold the painting. To make a long story short, the result of the first meeting was a complete rejection of all the points submitted. 8. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. It's a polite way of saying that you don't like something or that it's not your type of thing. For example, while I appreciate the art, modern art is really not my cup of tea. I'm not really into sports, so football is not my cup of tea. The phrase originated in the late 1800s when the British started to use the phrase my cup of tea to describe something that they very much liked. 9. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. The phrase means that the person you were just talking about has suddenly appeared, often in a light-hearted or humorous way. For example, we were just talking about Sarah and, oh, speak of the devil, there she is. To weather the storm. To weather the storm. To weather the storm. So, to weather the storm is an idiom, meaning to successfully endure or survive a difficult or challenging situation without being badly affected. For example, despite the economic downturn, the company managed to weather the storm and remain profitable. The family had to weather the storm of their father's job loss, but they eventually found a way to make ends meet. The athlete had to weather the storm of a serious injury, but he eventually returned to competition. Learning idioms and trying to use them in your conversations is a really great way to enhance your English skills. I'm sure that you will enjoy using these idioms. Just try to slip them in your practice and remember that writing is one of the most useful ways to memorize phrases like these. Try to write them down a few times and try to use them in different examples. You can write your own examples in the comments section if you like, and I will revise it for you to tell you if your writing has any mistakes. As I said before, don't be shy, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's just a part of the learning process, and there is nothing to be ashamed of. It's enough that you are trying. So hopefully you like this video, and please subscribe to the channel and wait for more videos like this one in few days. And if you want me to record different kinds of videos, tell me in the comments if you prefer more videos about grammar maybe. So till then, see you soon with more idioms and phrases. Bye!